driving by and see a house blazing with fire, and a woman is handing an infant outside of a window for someone to grab the infant. You spot a golden retriever limping across the street as you pass by, and obviously it was hit by a car. You're right there as an elderly woman trips coming off of an elevator. Okay? Folks, many times there are no help for situations like this in real life. The first response to these scenarios is your response, the desire to help, because there is a good Samaritan in every one of us, in each one of us. But should we bring out the good Samaritan in us? We can't stop the accidents that happens, the tragedies, the mishaps. But what we can do is help, comfort, give hope, or save a life. In fact, someone may go home that night because you helped them. Loved ones are grateful. Emergency services may get a head start with aiding the one in need because you assisted them before they arrived. It can be a win-win situation. There are many avenues of being a good Samaritan. You don't have to put on a Superman cape or a Superwoman cape to help. You may have reasons why you don't want to help the person. After all, the ones that are in need of help mean nothing to you. Okay? I'm afraid of dogs personally. I don't really like them like that. But if I seen a dog in this situation, I would help or get someone to help the poor animal. Another reason could be time. Do you have time? Behavioral specialists Darlene and Benson, in their study from Jerusalem to Jericho of situational and dispositional variables in helping behavioral, stated in their conclusion, ironically, a person in a hurry is less likely to help people, even if he is going to speak on the parable of a good Samaritan. This is sad, isn't it? But rather than feel shame, sadness, or guilt, there is a different way we can look at this. It is time to take action. We no longer want to abandon our fellow man. We want to help them in times of need. It is a habit we all want to get rid of. Neither do we want to pass the buck, as they say, to someone else who may come along, because that is not guaranteed. How about handing someone a cell phone, something as easy as that, or running to the gas station to get somebody some gas that ran out of gas? Of course, there are many more serious avenues. According to NYC.gov, considering crime, in general, a good Samaritan is identified as a person who is not a law enforcement officer, but apprehends a person who committed a crime or felony in the Samaritan's presence. They may also be a person who prevents or attempts to prevent a crime. A good Samaritan may also assist law enforcement officers in apprehending the criminal. If someone tries, how about if someone tries to sue you? You may have that question. You, the Samaritan, deserve protection from liabilities, and many states have established laws to protect you, says Christopher Reinhardt, a senior attorney. Although the Good Samaritan law varies by state, they generally protect volunteers from civil liability for acts of omniscience that occur or that cause injury to another while providing assistance in an emergency. So we have the law on our side if we choose to be a good Samaritan. Something to think about. The benefits that come from helping someone you don't even know, it's priceless. One of the rewards is you helped them. It gives you joy and satisfaction. Ask yourself, if I were in this situation needing help and others passed me by, how would I feel? Think about the people you know, the people you love, the people you cherish. Certainly, you would want a good Samaritan to help them if they needed it. Remember the saying, what goes around comes around? What would you do now if the opportunity presented itself to be a good Samaritan. We'd want to follow our instincts to help, seek ways that contribute to help somebody upon or depending on the situation or the scene. Keep in mind that we are protected by law, and remember, what goes around comes around. Thank you.